Hello there.
Yo, what's up, dudes? Welcome back. It is Ty, and today we have a little bit of a different video for you guys today. Today, what we're going to be doing is reviewing every single weapon inside of Animal Rivals. Now, my scale is going to go from 1 to 10. It's the easiest scale for me. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright guys, for the very first one, we're going to be reviewing the Sidekick. Now, the Sidekick is a very solid weapon, in my opinion. Like, it's you spawn in the game with it, and it's like it does a lot of damage, and if you have a good trigger finger, you can just like beam people with it. So my honest rating for this weapon, surprisingly, is an 8 out of 10. Now, the next weapon is going to be the Deagle. Now, the Deagle, very good weapon. I'm personally not the best with it. If I had a little bit more practice with it, I probably would be pretty good, but I don't really use it as much. But I know it is a very good weapon right now, and it is in meta. So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Alright, the next weapon is the Revolver. Now, the Revolver I really like because you can spam it as much as you can, or as much as you want. It's actually insane. I'll throw a clip up there of me in the test range showing you. But pretty much, like, you can just spam an enemy with it. It does have a lot of knockback, or it does have a lot of recoil, but that's okay if you learn how to control it while spamming it. If you have a really good trigger finger as well, this is a really solid weapon. For the Revolver, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Okay, next weapon, Uzi. Now, I'm gonna be honest, the Uzi used to be insane. Oh my goodness, this gun was so good. It used to do like 25 damage a hit, and this thing, or like 20 damage a hit, and this thing shoots so fast. Now it does like 10 damage a hit. It is not that good anymore. It's a good finisher weapon, meaning if you get someone low, you can finish them off with this. Pause. Anyways, it's a very good weapon for that, but in my opinion, it's not very good. So I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. Okay, now is a controversial one. I know this is going to be a controversial one. The Sniper. Okay, Sniper, really good. If you've seen in some of my videos, like I'm pretty good with the Sniper. I can hit most shots. It is kind of difficult to get good with. The skill curve is definitely there. So I don't know how I feel about it. I don't really use it as much anymore because it's kind of out of meta. A lot of people don't use Sniper anymore. And it's just it's slow reloading. It does a lot of damage, but it really only does good damage when you hit a headshot, obviously. So in my opinion, I'm gonna rate this a 6 out of 10. I absolutely dislike this weapon so much. The shotgun, you can see I literally don't use it. It's like so annoying. I'm gonna be honest, I hate going against people with this because it is so overpowered. It's like you're barely close to them and I just get boom 200 pumped. Like, it's actually ridiculous. So I'm gonna be honest, it's super overpowered, so it is a very good weapon, but I just absolutely hate going against people that like use it. So I'm just gonna give it a low rating because of that, even though it is a very good weapon. It's very insane damage, but I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10 because I actually hate. Alright, next one. The drum shotgun. I'm gonna be honest. I kinda really like this weapon because of just how stupid it is. Like, people, I will pull this out when I'm losing and I will win that game because it's so cringe to use, but it's so fun seeing people's reactions. It does really good damage. It used to be really good, and then the devs absolutely tanked the damage and the fire rate, and then it was horrible, and now they kind of evened it out to where it's a little bit better now. So it's pretty good now. Fire rate's right back where it was, and this damage is a little bit less, but it's a pretty good weapon, so I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Okay, now RPG. This RPG used to be the best weapon in the game. It is so good for movement, so good for damage, and also it kind of still works, but you can shoot people, like in Trenches map, people can stand behind the little barriers and shoot you, and it'll do splash damage and hurt you through the wall. it used to do that in like the haunted maps too. You could shoot through a wall, like just shoot the RPG at a wall, and it would damage the person on the other side of it. So I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Now we have the AR, another weapon that you just spawn in with. Honestly, very, very good weapon. I don't use it because I'll show you later, but I don't use it. But it is a very good weapon. It's free, first of all, which is awesome. You spawn in with it. And the fire rate is really fast, and it does a lot of damage. It does like 20 damage a hit, I think. Yeah, it does 20 damage a hit and 28 damage per headshot. I'm definitely going to rate it a 10 out of 10 because this weapon is so good. I'm going to be a little bit biased on this one, okay? So don't judge me. The AK. AK. I love this gun. It's so awesome. The fire rate is not bad. They just nerfed it to where it only has 20 bullets. It does a little bit less damage, but barely. It's really good. You just have to have some technique with it and not spray, because the bloom on this AK is actually so bad. So I also have the Elite Test dummy wrap on it, so of course I'm biased. I just love the skin either way. I believe, I don't know if you guys can see that. But my AK is level 36, which is actually pretty cringe. But I actually love this weapon, so obviously I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. Okay, next, SMG. I'm not a fan. It's pretty good when it's paired as like a finish weapon, same as the Uzi, where you get someone low, and then you just kind of finish them off with, you know, the SMG. Low damage, so I'm definitely going to give it like a 4 out of 10. Okay, now, we have the machete. Machete is a very OP weapon. All of the freaking melee weapons are OP right now because it's supposed to be a backstab that kills you, but the coding, I guess, is kind of weird and it's kind of buggy, is what one of the devs told me, and they're gonna re-up on it here soon to where it's actually a backstab that kills you, because it's so random. Like, I've had people just smack me in the face with it and I've died. So I'm definitely gonna give it like an 8 out of 10. Okay, this one's gonna be fast. The combat knife. This one, freaking so fun because it's so tiny and it's just, I don't know, it just kind of fits the vibe, you know what I mean? And it's the same as the machete. It just, every melee weapon's like that, where it just insta kills. It's super good. So I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Okay, shovel. Now, you guys are gonna get mad at me for this, but I actually dislike the shovel a lot. When you're doing a melee only, it kind of sucks, because when you hit someone with it, they fly. It has like knockback. Like, it has an enchantment knockback. Like, just look at it, bro. This one, you smack them once, they just like, boof. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 10. Alright, next one. Grenade. Now, grenade launcher. You guys know what it does. It just launches a grenade and hits you. I'm gonna give this just a 10 out of 10. Automatic 10 out of 10, because everyone uses it. Smoke grenade. 2 out of 10. Alright. Katana. I love this weapon so much, bro. The dash ability is amazing. I actually love it. And like I said, you can do this, where you just come up to someone and you just go like this. And hits them so many times. And does like 40 damage a hit. And when you do this, it just hits them all the time. Like, it's so good. It's such a good weapon. I actually love it. And you can get lucky too. If you hit them in the head, you get like an insta 200. Freaking 1,000 million out of 10, bro. All right, next one, boxing glove. As you can tell, I did main this for quite a while. This one is OP too, because you can just tap someone with it and they insta die. It's broken. I really like it. It's a 10 out of 10 for me, for sure. All right, last but certainly not least, the shurikens. Now, they're actually pretty good. They do 30 damage. Each one does 30 damage. Let me just fact check. Yeah, each one does 30 damage. But if you hit one of the shurikens as a headshot, it does 50. So if you hit all 3 as a headshot, it does 150 damage. The downfall of this weapon is the spread. When you shoot it, it spreads way too much. I'll show a video. In my opinion, it's actually impossible to use from a distance. That's the unfortunate downfall for the shurikens, is that you have to get so close to them to shoot so that the spread stays small. And that's where I don't like it. I don't like doing that. So unfortunately, this could be an amazing weapon if they just reduce the spread a little bit on launch. So unfortunately, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. Like I said, it has potential to be so much better, but unfortunately right now it is just, I don't like it. Alright, you guys, that is it for the video. I really appreciate all of the support that I've been getting lately. It's actually insane. If you see me in game, I'll be wearing this fit, obviously. Just don't hesitate to say hi. I really, truly do love it. And so thank you guys for watching. If you think some of my ratings are bad or you disagree, let me know in the comments. I like hearing everybody's opinions, so just let me know. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And also, comment this emoji. You know, it's just kind of a trend now. So comment this emoji. And I appreciate you guys for watching. So, yeah. Bye.